Wild Duck by Romesh Gunesekara. They will come from over there. The man pointed at a red volcanic hill. He and the boy both had guns resting across their knees. They sat facing each other in a small, motionless boat with the oars tucked in. "Are you ready?" he asked his son. "Yes." "They come in clouds, huge clouds moving very fast." He moved his arm in a wide sweep, rocking the boat. "You have to be quick. Shoot fast." The boy ran his finger down the cold blue barrel of his gun. Minute by minute, the light changed on the flat surface of the water. Orange, red, mauve seeped from the sky. It was late afternoon, a lake in a wilderness. "You loaded?" "Yes." "Remember, aim well ahead. You have to imagine the flight path. To be dead on is not easy, but you have to manage with just one shot." "I know." Suddenly, the boy looked up. "Is that them?" A ribbon of black dots billowed out of the horizon. The boy was spellbound. Breath whistled out of his small round mouth. Watching birds was his passion. "There must be millions!" he exclaimed. Half the sky was covered by teal. Huge clouds of them banked one way, then another, changing the shape of the sky and blotting the light. The sky deepened. The water turned black. Small groups broke away, diving, then rising in perfect formations. "Will they all land here, on the lake?" "They look too high. I think they are aiming for somewhere else." "Who decides?" "They know." Then they were overhead. The sky filled with masses of birds in flight. A flurry of bird calls. Father and son looked at each other. "Here goes." The man undid his safety catch and started firing, throwing buckshot at the sky. The explosions shook the boat. The lake rippled. He pumped the gun empty. "Too high. They're flying much too high." His son slowly raised his rifle. He had a more patient and steady hand. He picked a single speck out of the mass in the sky, the leader of a formation flying towards them. He aimed and fired. The speck plummeted. "You got the leader!" The man cheered. Another bird swiftly took its place. They were all leaders by instinct. "I want to find it." The boy put down his rifle and took the paddle. "Did you see where?" "It fell just behind the bulrushes. Go round that way." The boy moved the boat against the tide of teal, still wheeling overhead. His arms trembled as he pulled the paddle through the black water. "I think I can see it," he said, leaning forward. There was a lump floating on the water. On it was a broken wing, pointing at the sky like the ragged sail of a toy boat. The boy lifted the paddle and they glided up to it. He bent over the side and scooped it up. "Well done," the man said. His son was silent. The duck was big, helpless, touching its soft feathers and its thin, bony neck. The boy looked frightened at what he had done. Then the duck lifted up its head. Look, it's not dead. The blood seemed to flow again in the boy's arms. He breathed in relief. The duck looked blank. The boy stroked its head. I want to go home. You'll have to look after it. I know. I want to. At home, the boy bandaged the wing and learned to feed the maimed duck. He spent hours watching it waddle about the backyard. Sometimes it would stretch its neck and try to flap its lopsided wings, but it could never fly again. One day, the man asked his son, "Where's the gun?" "I threw it away," he said defiantly. "You what?" asked the man, shocked at his son's boldness. "It was mine. You gave it to me." "But it didn't kill your duck. It gave you your duck. It made me sick." The man felt the blood pumping in his head, and then he was filled with a sense of peace. He found he was relieved. The gun had gone.